I am a mother who believed she knew the rhythm of her family, the quiet cues that signal big news before it arrives. I raised my son with patience, humor, and a sense that honesty builds bridges. When he fell in love, I welcomed his partner with open arms, careful respect, and a promise to never crowd their choices. Time passed, holidays blended together, and talk of a future surfaced in gentle ways. I asked when the wedding is during a casual call, smiling to myself as I imagined flowers and shared laughter. My daughter-in-law paused, breathed, and said they got married yesterday. The words landed softly and loudly at the same time, like snow that still shakes a roof. I felt surprise first, then confusion, then a quiet ache I did not expect. I was not angry. I was not betrayed. I was simply aware that something important had happened without me knowing. I sat with that feeling, letting it settle instead of pushing it away. As a woman who values grace, I reminded myself that love does not follow scripts written by parents. Their marriage belonged to them, not to my calendar or dreams. I thought about my own youth, the choices I made with urgency and hope. I remembered moments when I needed space from expectations, even kind ones. Suddenly the secret ceremony made sense. They wanted intimacy, privacy, and freedom from pressure. In that understanding, my breath slowed and my heart opened. I congratulated them with sincerity, asking how they felt and what the day was like. My daughter-in-law described a small room, a kind official, and hands held tight. There was joy, relief, and certainty. After the call, I took a walk and let the air teach me perspective. Families grow in ways that surprise us. Being included does not always mean being present at every milestone. Sometimes it means offering steady love afterward. I decided to send a card, a gift chosen with care, and a message that honored their courage. I chose words that said I trust you and I am here. Later, I spoke with my son. He shared fears about disappointing me and hopes for understanding. I listened without interrupting, because listening is a form of love. I told him that marriage is not a performance for others. It is a promise between two people who choose each other daily. I told him I was proud of his honesty now and his happiness always. This story is true, and it taught me something gentle and strong. Expectations can cloud joy if we let them. Release can clear the view. If you are a parent, you may recognize the sting of being out of the loop. If you are a partner, you may recognize the need to protect your union. Both truths can live together without harm. I share this to remind us that love grows best in respect. Celebrate in the way that feels right for you, and offer compassion to those who adjust afterward. If this story resonated, please subscribe to Voices of Auntie May for more real-life reflections, lessons learned late, and warmth shared honestly. May your families find their balance, and may your hearts stay open when surprises arrive. I continue by reflecting on boundaries, forgiveness, and the long view of family life, where seasons change and roles shift without warning. Parenting adults requires humility, patience, and faith in values already planted. I learned that support can be quiet, expressed through consistency rather than ceremony. Phone calls, shared meals later on, and gentle check-ins build trust over time. When pride loosens its grip, curiosity takes its place, inviting stories instead of demands. I asked questions with kindness and listened for meaning beneath details. Their answers showed confidence and partnership, qualities any parent hopes to see. I realized that inclusion is earned by safety, not by entitlement, and that love, offered freely, returns in unexpected ways. The next gathering felt lighter because expectations were simpler. Laughter came easily, and the past surprise faded into a shared present. This experience reshaped my understanding of celebration. A wedding can be a day, but marriage is a practice. Witnessing that practice matters more than witnessing an event. As days pass, I choose gratitude for honesty, relief for happiness, and hope for growth. I also choose to speak openly with compassion, so silence does not harden into distance. If you carry a similar story, know that adjustment is a skill learned with time. Breathe, listen, and remember why family matters. Love is larger than any single moment, and it endures through change with grace. Thank you for listening with empathy, sharing kindness, and supporting stories that connect generations through truth, patience, courage, understanding, community, care, and love.